Hello, everyone, and welcome to the daily message from Unity Clear Lake Center in Lower Lake, California. Today's message is the ways we practice resurrection. Yesterday was Easter Sunday, where we celebrated the resurrection of Jesus and ourselves out of our limited ways of thinking and being. I would like to continue that discussion today on identifying some ways we can practice resurrection in our daily lives. So as I'm reading this list, I truly wish I could tell you where I received this information, but I can't. They were just in a box of quotes that I keep on hand, but I did want to share them with you today. So here we are. Give your full attention to whatever you are doing, and you'll recognize the constant renewal of life all around you. Walk the path of beauty and notice the spiritual radiance in people, places, and all growing things. More signs of rebirth on our world. Leave the past to God's mercy. Leave the future to God's discretion. Living in the present moment, the only time when God brings forth new life, is a way of affirming your belief in resurrection. Whenever you, with compassion, open your heart, mind, and soul to the pain of the world, you help bring suffering beings back into the land of the living. When you cultivate the art of making connections, the walls of separation come crashing down, and new life can spring up out of the rubble. When you regularly pray for others as part of your devotional activities, you are practicing resurrection and helping them out of their pain and suffering. Enthusiasm is the mark of a life giver. When you can laugh and sing and relish life, you are practicing resurrection. Faith enables us to live with confidence amidst doubt and paradox. When you can trust in your relationship with God, then all kinds of leaps and rebirths are possible. Every time you forgive someone, another resurrection is in the making. Every time you accept God's grace in your life and see it in the world around you, your own resurrection is in the making. Practice gratitude, and you are slaying the death-dealing forces of boredom, despair, and taking things for granted. Bring hope to someone in despair. Bring healing to those in conflict. And you are contributing to the ongoing resurrection in life. When you can welcome guests and alien ideas with graciousness, you are practicing in a new world of hospitality, and resurrection out of judgment and condemnation begins. When you give full rein to your imagination, you are opening the gates of creativity so resurrection can come in. When you add even a small portion of joy to the lives of those around you, you bring resurrection into your community. Your work for justice, freedom, and equality sets the stage for resurrection. When you feed the hungry and stand up for the oppressed, you are a life giver. Your little acts of kindness tenderize the world, add to the fund of goodwill, and set the table for resurrection. Listen to others, the universe, and your inner voice, and you'll be privy to resurrections when they happen. Love God, love your neighbor, and love your new life as marks of the resurrection. Find meaning in your experiences and speak the truth to power, and you help put death in its place. Nurture yourself. Eat right, exercise, get plenty of rest, and you are helping God resurrect your body. When you stay open to all people and situations, you affirm your belief that all things can be made new. Every peace treaty that you sign with someone who is your enemy or an opponent is a sign of resurrection. Sometimes we feel refreshed by the simplest things, laughter, games, play. This too is resurrection. Other times it's the thrill of the guest that spurs you on to be all you were meant to be as a person reborn. When you practice reverence for life, you can't help but notice all the little resurrections going on all around you, the continual process of creation on earth. Practicing resurrection also means having confidence that God can make something out of your selfishness, anger, greed, hatred, and any of your other shadow qualities. Just know we can always change our minds. Find a place where you can regularly practice silence, and it will rejuvenate your soul. Spiritual teachers can point you on the path of resurrection, showing you texts and mentors to jumpstart your journey in life, but it's up to you to do the resurrection of your being. Welcome changes, big and small, in your experience, and signal your receptivity to transform and resurrect. Work together with those who are trying to make the world a more just and decent place. This unity practice is a mark of the resurrection. Pay attention to visions and visionaries as likely conduits of resurrection for yourself and your community. Every time you bring life to another's sense of wonder and affirm that you are all standing on holy ground, you practice resurrection. By respecting the mystery of God, human nature, and the natural world, you bear witness to the inevitable nature of renewal and rebirth. By giving voice to your yearning and acting upon your desire to feel the closeness of God, you invite resurrection into your life. By accepting your identity as a child of God and your mission as a co-partner with the Holy One in the unfolding drama of the universe, you embody the resurrection principle. Practice resurrection with zeal. Be aroused by life and cherish every moment as a gift from the one who renews us day by day. The Reverend Johnny Ray Youngblood's sermon at the St. Paul Community Baptist Church said, "Every time I see a man put down his bottle, there's a resurrection going on. Every time I see a man go back to school, there's a resurrection going on." And finally, from Wendell Berry's poem, Manifesto, the Mad Farmer Liberation Front. So friends, every day do something that won't compute. Love the Lord, love the world. Be joyful, though you have considered all the outside facts, for this is true resurrection. So as we go through our lives today and always, just remember, everything can be a time of resurrection for you. Out of the old, into the new. So as you look around your life today, see where there has been resurrection already taking place and where it's taking place in you. As always, just remember, there is only one presence and one power, active in the universe and in our lives, God the good, omnipotent. We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ in you. Much love, everyone. Have a beautiful day.